Guys, it's Amy. Today is August 22nd, 2017, and I am 1 month post-op plastic surgery. I had a full body lift, 360 with the fleur-de-lis cut, and a brachioplasty or arm lift on July 21st. So I'm 1 day late for my 1 month check-in, and I think I haven't made a video in 2 weeks. I can't remember, but I just wanted to come in. I promised you that I would get into bikini at 1 month, and I will do so in just a minute. But I want to tell you where I'm at and how these last couple weeks have gone. During week 3 of recovery, I basically felt back to normal. As soon as those drains came out, I basically felt back to normal. My activity, I did a lot more activity that week. I was being careful about lifting things, so I was only lifting things that were 5 pounds or less. But I was moving a lot more, and I was like going to Target, going to the grocery store, all that kind of stuff. And so I was just walking around a lot more with my kids or with my husband or whatever. And I think as a result of all that extra activity, and also as a result of still healing on my stomach, I had muscle repair as well as the fleur-de-lis 360. I had a lot of back pain. And so I actually started taking muscle relaxers on week 3, and I hadn't really taken them the whole time. Maybe I took them the first couple of days after surgery, but I hadn't taken them the whole time. So I took muscle relaxers during week 3. I still have 1 muscle relaxer left. I haven't taken them this last week. So this past week, I was really worried about it because I was having all this back pain. Then I spent a weekend at the beach with my girlfriend, and then and my back was still hurting, and I was still taking muscle relaxers there. Then we came back home, and the day we came back home, my back felt okay. And then I got in the car and I drove to Tennessee. And then I started giving all these public lectures about the eclipse. And I got in the car and drove to Tennessee. And then yesterday was the eclipse. And I would basically have been working on my feet, talking to people, giving presentations for the past 7 days. And then all day yesterday I was on my feet. And my back hasn't hurt a bit. And so I haven't had to take that last muscle relaxer. When I left the beach, I had 1 muscle relaxer left. I actually took a prescription for more in case I needed them. And I haven't needed them. I've been fine. I've been sleeping in a bed again. I haven't been sleeping in my recliner for the last 10 days, since I went to the beach. So starting at week 3, I spent 3 weeks in the recliner, and then I slept in the bed. And I have been sleeping on my side. So I've been, it's still tender on my sides, mainly on my hips where they did the liposuction. I had this liposuction on my, kind of like at my, what they call it, the flanks, or what I think of my saddlebags. And if I'm laying on that area, it's still tender. But, otherwise, it feels good to sleep on my side. I don't have any stomach pain, arm pain, or scar pain when I'm laying on my side. Just where that liposuction was. It's just in certain positions. So as long as if I have to rotate a little bit more, a little bit less, and I can get off wherever there's pain, and I can lay on my side. I had told you the last few times that my elbows were super sensitive, and they felt like I had a sunburn, and it felt like I had to sleep. They couldn't touch anything, they couldn't rub on anything. That has pretty much stopped now, and they just feel numb. And so in fact, I basically can't feel anything here at all. So it's just kind of gotten numb on my elbows, which is a welcome change from having them feel like they were having a sunburn. They are still swollen, but not as much as they were, and they feel better. So I'm healing and everything is getting better. So I'm going to stand up and show you what I look like in this dress. I've done several videos in this same dress, so you can see how my stomach looks in clothing. Then I'll change to the bikini. I do want to preface this by saying I didn't wear compression garments for a full day because I was outside and it was like 95 degrees, and I just needed not to have compression garments on. And so I am more swollen. I just took my waist measurement. It's at 32, and my lowest waist measurement has been 29. So I have 3 inches of swelling in my abdomen. And I drank a ton of water yesterday and didn't go to the bathroom at all. I'm pretty swollen. I was outside on my feet in the sun all day yesterday without a compression garment on. And so I just put my compression garment back on this morning, and I probably should go down in size on the compression garment. My doctor tells me just to wear Spanx, and I have what I thought when I started this, I felt like I had pretty tight Spanx on, but now that I've been wearing them, they just feel like completely normal, and they're not really giving me a lot of compression, so I maybe should go down and get a smaller size. But these things are so expensive, and I bought 2 of them, so I hate to go down in size. I don't know, maybe we'll see. I see my doctor again in a week, and I'll ask him he wants me to continue wearing them, and if he wants me to get downsize, I will. Was there anything else I was going to tell you? Oh, I ran out of scar cream too. So the $109 bottle of scar cream that my plastic surgeon sold me, which by the way was really good stuff. It only lasted 2 weeks, and because I had so much scar to cover, and I don't know if I'm going to buy any more of that. My scars did look really good. They look worse today than they have been. Again, I had a really rough day yesterday, so I don't know if that's why, or if it's the absence of scar cream, or if it's just this is the stage in healing where they kind of get red again. I did take out a stitch out of my belly button today that had popped out, and I just pulled it out and it came right out. And I've been feeling that for a while, and I hadn't wanted to mess with it. And then today I just, and it came right out. Didn't hurt or anything. Was there anything else I was going to tell you? So I'm going to use my other scar cream. I have other scar cream from before when I had the breast surgery, and I bought some Mederma scar cream. I will try those out before I spend $109 on another 2-week bottle of scar cream. But if my scars don't look better or they continue to look worse, then I will go back and buy the really expensive crap. I'm going to take before and after pictures today, or before and during. I mean, I think everybody says it takes 6 months to get your full results. I'm happy with where I'm at. If I stayed at this place, I would be fine. But, if I go down the swelling, that'd be good too. But I will take before and after photos today and put those up on Instagram. I might try to put that as one of the videos, one of the images on the front page of this video when I get those taken. But my husband needs to be here for that, so it won't be until tonight. So, okay, I think that's it. So I'm going to stand up. I'm going to show you what it looks like in this dress. I'll pause, change to bikini, and then I'll show you what that looks like. So I'm pretty much done. I feel completely pain-free. I haven't had any pain recently. I feel completely back to normal, and I was just FaceTiming with Liz this morning and was just saying how I have this, it's like January 1st almost. I had this feeling like I've got to get back to everything. I've got to get back to exercise, eating right, drinking. Of course, I've had this week of crazy and stress and whatever, and so I need to get back on track. And but I need to take it slow too, because I don't want to overwhelm myself, because I'm worried that I'm going to be really disappointed when I start exercising again, how far I've come from where I was a year ago before I had cancer. And that, just walking a mile is going to be hard. Of course, it's really, really hot here in the south, so it's going to be even harder. Okay, so this is what I look like in this dress. I feel like I look good. I turn to the side, and I don't, if you watch my before video, you remember I had a baby belly, and I don't have that baby belly anymore. So thumbs up on that. I'll pause and put on a bikini. Be right back. Hey guys, so here I am, and I put some pictures on Instagram a few days ago of my scars at, a week ago or something, and they were much lighter than they are today, and they are really darker today. I don't know if it's from the different scar cream or just because I had a big day yesterday or whatever, but they are lighter and they look bumpier. I don't know if they feel any bumpier today, but let me start with my arms. My arm scars look great. I'm super happy with them. They have gotten a lot flatter over the last couple weeks, and I think that they're really well placed. Let me see if I can stand. I don't know if you can see them from behind, but I'm just really happy with how my arms look. I don't have that big sag here, I think it looks really, really good, really natural and good. Here's my fleur-de-lis scar. It feels bumpier and it looks redder today than it has. It was almost completely invisible a week ago, so I don't know why. It just looks different. And then here is the scar at the bottom, very low in the front. And this, you almost couldn't see this one in the back. So I definitely feel like either the scars are healing, and I love how you can kind of cover, I'm missing a little bit of that scar. Even with this bikini, you can kind of cover that scar. Let me just turn to the side so you can see, this is, I'm swollen. I didn't go in this thinking I had to have a flat stomach. If I kept this little pooch, that would be fine. I don't care, but I'm definitely still swollen. Still got some stuff, and I can tell down here I'm swollen. I can't really show you my legs. Oh, and one thing I was a little disappointed about, and I'll point that out to you now, is my rear end. I don't know. It's a lot better than it was before surgery, but it still has this wrinkle here. And I told you how before I would have that's when I would run, I would have a lot of issues with that wrinkle. So I thought that that would be completely gone and this would be all up, but it's not. And I have still a little saddlebag. I mean, I'm hoping after I start exercising again, it's so much better than it was. 100% better than it was. And I'm hoping after I start exercising again, some of that will just go away. Or get leaned out or whatever. Well, we'll see. And I'm thrilled with my results. So that all good. All right, guys. I will see you again in a week or two. Bye.